Hi guys, welcome back to another video. So let's talk about Intuition or the Trust token. The Trust token just made a wide move. As you can see, it is up over 200% in the last 24 hours, and this was a massive surge. So let's break down what is happening with Trust and why it is going up. So whether it is a good buy or not. So as of now, the reason I will just go straight to the news. The reason why the token is going up is most likely pump and dump. That is what I think, because I tried to find the news, I couldn't. I tried like their Twitter, I also checked like everything, but I couldn't find the exact source like of their search. And most likely when I looked at the volume, so this is how the volume looks like. So as of now, the biggest volume the Trust token has, it is like on the upbit, and there have been a lot of exact same reasons in the past as well. So for example, we had a massive surge with alt layer as well, and there were some there were some other examples as well. So it is not unusual that these tokens that see massive pump and dump, or you can say massive surges, usually do get a massive volume on the upbit, and that is exactly what is happening here. So again, as of now, the surge may continue, and eventually the token will most likely see a massive crash as well. So that is what I'm expecting. But again, the token does have like a market cap of like 60 million, so there is a possibility that it can go as high as like 100 million or even higher than that. So basically it can like still get a surge of like or 200% or even like 300% like from now on as well. So there is that possibility as well. Now in terms of like news, or in terms of the like latest you can say latest post from them, we have this like update. So let's see. So basically they had incredible week at like EF DevCon, as you can see here. So basically they were there, and as of now they are working on their like infinite roadmap, and because of that, seems like that the token like seems to be doing extremely well. But again, as I said, this surge started before this post happened, so again there is definitely something fishy going on behind the back. But again, I'm not sure, but that is what is going on with like Intuition. Now if you don't know what the Intuition is, basically Intuition is a decentralized system that makes assisted attestations like viable as a meta for like digital expressions, as you can see here, a universal language for signed data instead of information living as unstructured. So basically they are making it like more, I would say, structured and something like that. Anyways, they have three pillars. There is Intuition network, Intuition protocol, and like Rust subnet. Now in terms of token, this is how tokens looks like. The max supply of 1 billion, as you can see here, or the total supply, and the current circulating supply is at 197. And in terms of like the tokenomics, it's fairly, I would say, it's fairly well distributed. So basically investors get like 205 million tokens, whereas like treasury same, there is community getting around 200 mil, labs getting around 145, and we have some other allocations as well. So one thing you have to understand about this token is that at launch there were treasury as well as community and ecosystem incentives like that were distributed. Now because of that, the token did see a massive sale as well. So basically it started at 28 cent and it went as low as like 9.1 cent, and this massive sell pressure most likely happened due to the airdrop was selling the coin most likely, or even some of like the ecosystem tokens were sold, I'm not sure. But again, massive selling happened, and after this massive selling happened, we have this massive surge. Now the surge should have been at the start when the token launched, but again it happened like now after like 15 days of its launch. So again there is something I think going on. So if you're planning to get into this token, it is better to avoid it, I think, because although I think there is a possibility that this coin may actually go as high as at least 100 mil, and to do that I think it will most likely go as low as 22 cent or even like as low as 19 cent. or even as low as like 14 cent, and after that we'll most likely see another surge up. But again, as of now, if you look at like the sell pressure, we don't have that, so there is a possibility that it may go for a new all-time high again. The reason being is that we don't have any sell pressure from what I can see. Even if you look at this wick, we don't have that much sell pressure, so I think it is definitely like going for that 50 cent or even 60 cent level, and after that it may peak at that and it may eventually go down. But again, I think as of now, looking at the news, we don't have any news as of now, so if you are willing to take a risk on this like token, it is, I think, better to wait at least like 5 cent level, or even like 22, or even eventually as low as 19 cent, or even 14 cent if you can. But again, I think there is a possibility that we'll most likely see another leg up, and that leg up can be as high as 50 cent or even 60 cent. That is what I'm looking at. The reason, as I said, I don't see any sell pressure here. As you can see, even like I think there is a possibility that it may actually continue to surge. Let's see what happens. But if it breaks 35 cent level or the high that it just met, I think it is definitely going for that like 100 to 120 million market cap level. And if that happens, most likely it can peak somewhere around, I would say, 60 cent to like it can hit like 90 cent or even like $1 in just 1 week. That there is that possibility, but after that I think it will most likely go down. And overall, as you can see here, the Bitcoin is struggling, and it seems like that it is trying to recover after hitting 80k. But again, I think if this is a trap, I think the market will most likely go down. And again, I think after like making a big high again, trust could see a massive like crash as well, so there is that possibility. And as I said, all of the volume is on the up bit, and that indicates that there is probably like pump and dump happening on the up bit. I'm not sure, but that is what I think seems to be happening, at least from what I can see. And we don't have any news as well, so if there was any hidden news, and if this was like insider trading, that would explain this surge. But from what I can see, we don't have any news, so again, I think this is just like pump and dump that is happening on the up bit. Anyways, thanks for watching. Do share your thoughts in the comment section below. I will be back with more. So as I said, if you're planning to get into this token, it is going to be a really risky trade. But again, if you want to, I think these are most likely the points that will be the retest points, and we'll most likely see at least one surge once it like hits, or once it goes as low as 15 cent. Anyways, thanks for watching. I will be back with more. Thank you.